Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody which doesn't infringe a copyright under 17U.S.C. 107.
Fair use reaction, Blackmail Advice TV, we in the building, let's go.
Rainbow TV.
Onyx! We can't hear you.
Hey, boo.
Hey, girl, they want to know will you slip up to vagina? Because the girls was like, 100K a month, I'll date her.
Like I told them earlier, you know, I don't drink anymore, but when I drink wine, women do start looking really handsome.
So let me get this straight. When you drink wine, women start to look handsome? Sounds to me like when you drink, women start to look like men. Can I get a witness? Blackmail Advice TV. We're in the building again. Backed by popular demand. We're dealing with prehistoric women who make 100K a month. DMs is full of 10,000 simps. Yeah, that's right. Prehistoric woman. This particular woman was on the KENDRA show the other day, and I think she go by the name Onyx. Onyx! It's time to get live! It's time to get live! Onyx! So she was on the show looking for a man and whatnot, and I think she talked about how she makes 100K a month, and that seems to be the only thing we know about her, is that she make 100K a month. Well, she is back by popular demand. I pretty much call her prehistoric woman because her age is unknown. We're going to get to that a little later. I was supposed to make this particular video the other day, but you know, I was kind of busy with my schedule and I couldn't get to it, right? But now we're here. We're going to pretty much react to this one of prehistoric women who make 100K a month. 10,000 simps are in her DMs thirsting, and we gonna deal with this thing. So before we get in, you already done know the ground rules. You already done know. We do this all the time. As you enter into the stream, just click the like button so that we can move forward, keep the engagement up, and I won't have to stop the show. If the likes is not matching the views, I am going to stop the stream. We're going to go on a long break, and then I'm going to go on a rant on what it means to click the like button. So if you don't want me to stop to go on no breaks, but you want me to just flow fluently, uninterrupted by anything, then keep the likes going up so it can match the views and we keep the engagement high. So the rules are already clear, right? So if the likes are not matching the views, all of you folks that are in the clouds watching in secret, listening in secret, you can see the likes and you could see the views. So you already done know that if I stop, it's your fault, right? Okay. Now that we got the ground rules out of the way, I don't want nobody complaining because really, I don't care how you feel about what I got to say. Remember, you have the choice to leave right now. You have the choice to unsubscribe. You have the choice to subscribe. You have the choice to view. It's all within your power at this point. I lay down the ground rules. This is how I do what I do. Now, without further interruption, we're going to go forth and we're going to react to this video. And as soon as I see things not looking right with the engagement, I'm going on a long break and everybody going to get mad and I don't care. Because it's all your fault, by the way. Shout out to Tyler. See you in the building. What's going on? All right. All right. Let's get to work. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's find out what's going on. Let's go.
Onyx!
Onyx!
We can't hear you.
Hey, boo.
Hey, girl, they want to know will you slip up to vagina? Because the girls was like,
See, right away she started talking all about vagina. And modern women be wondering why guys just want to smash. Because that seems to be the only thing y'all lead with at this point. I'm just being honest. You know? See, a lot of folks, they don't understand life. They don't understand the real meaning of life. When I tell you, fam, a lot of you out there in the dating world are literally wasting your time. Y'all are really wasting your time. When you really, let me tell you something. You know what it is? When you actually have a family, right? When you have a family, you have kids and so forth, you start to learn about life and what it really means. And everything else that everybody's going through, you start realizing that those people are living in the matrix somewhere. They haven't even begun to live life yet. Like they're literally, people are fighting over dating and trying to get a date and trying to get some box and trying to get this, trying to do that. Y'all wasting y'all lives away, bro. Like seriously. Y'all wasting a lot of time. Everybody growing old. Nobody ain't trying to build no families. Y'all bugging out. But anyway, let's find out. Let's go.
I'll date her.
Like I told them earlier, I don't drink anymore, but when I drink wine, women do start looking really handsome.
What? So wait. You see, here's the double standard. If a man got on Kendra's show and said, hey, Kendra, how you doing? How you doing, boo? Yeah, Kendra, when I'm drinking, men be looking like, like women, Men be looking pretty. All of those guys would get shamed and dragged all over social media. You see how that works? Y'all see the double standard, right? You notice how it's okay for women to pretty much talk slick, have a lot of perversion, all sorts of slackness. This woman just said that when she drinks, women look handsome. Could you believe that? So basically she's saying that women look like men. You can't make this up. I'm not making this up. Listen. Y'all think this is a game. Let's play it again.
I don't drink anymore, but when I drink wine, women do start looking really handsome.
Wow. Wow. And Kendra just laughs with it. She just laughs along like everything is okay. So this is what modern women do. Now you brothers know that when modern women drink, oh yeah, they go back to the telly with themselves. Yeah. Oh yeah. They be revealing all of their nighttime secrets.
Okay, if this was your first time being here, Onyx was here, I want to say last week, and basically the thing that stuck out the most is
her breasts, which are paid for. Let's go.
She makes 6 figures a month.
Who cares? Like, what's the point of you telling me that if you're not going to share the love? Like, seriously. Like, it's really annoying when people have to tell you how much money they make a month, as if though that makes your vajayjay better. As if though it makes your head game better. Like, please sit down. Please. Just because you make $100K a month doesn't mean the vagina feels like $100K. Okay? I'm just being honest. Trying to be honest here. Let's go.
She was willing to date a guy that made 6 figures a year.
So she was willing to date a guy that makes 6 figures a year. Why she's not looking for a guy that makes 6 figures a month? See, this is the problem that Kendra G have. You see, Kendra G, she can't find a man. Oh no, she's afraid to get with a so-called high value man. Because getting with a high value man that make a lot of money, especially more money than her, she know that kind of guy is going to have options. So what women tend to do when women make a lot of money, they always get a guy that make less money. Why? Oh, I'm glad you asked that question. The reason why they want a guy that make less money is because they want to be able to control the guy. You see? And that's the same thing that the prehistoric woman right there, Miss Onyx, that's what she want to do. She want to control a guy. So she want him to make $100K a year, as long as he make $100K, because remember, she's making over $1 million in change. She's rich. She got all the money. I mean, her money make her vagina very, very pleasing. You know that, right? Let's go.
She didn't require him to have his own place, whether it's a condo or a house.
Why do you require him to have his own place like he's some little boy? I mean, if you're making $100K a month, we know you got your own place, of course. But why are you treating a guy like he's a little baby? Like, oh, he got to have his own place. If he's a grown man, he's supposed to have his own place. Like, duh. Like, come on now. See, brothers, here's the thing. See, this is why I keep telling you, brothers, not to spend not $1 on a modern woman. This is why. Listen. They are requiring you to have your own place. You know why? They don't want you living in their place. Right? And ain't nothing wrong with that, because as a man, you're supposed to have your own. But my point is, brothers, modern women don't want you living up in their house. So you got to have that same attitude when you deal with a modern woman. You're not going to come in my house, right? I'm not going to make you live in my house, right? I don't care if you fall on hard times, you're not coming in my house. Right? I'm not paying none of your bills. I'm not paying for no dinner dates. I'm not paying for gas. I'm not buying your car. I'm not doing nothing for you, period. Period. I'm not. Now, the reason why we have to have this same energy is because that's what they're giving us. She's given the energy of selfishness. So being that we know that she's selfish, the last thing we want to do is be a very given type of guy. Let's go.
And she was a freak in the bedroom.
Listen, we don't care about you being a freak in the bedroom. Stop trying to be like Adina Howard. Back in the day when Adina Howard was singing that song, I would freak into the day until the dawn. We can F all through the night until the morn. Y'all remember that song, right? Adina Howard was fine. Oh, man. Adina Howard. She was fine. She was the fine Fox's sister. When she used to sing that song, fam, all the brothers wanted to bang that chick from the back. You know what I'm saying? So she's thinking that she's a freak. And the thing is, this woman is old, bro. I don't know how many surgeries she got. I really don't know how many surgeries, but I'm pretty sure she got a lot of Botox. She most likely got a BBL. The typical options that come on a modern woman, because now, nowadays it's like they're like Miss Potato Head now. I mean, especially the older they get, the more options they start to add on their bodies. I'm just saying, like, the more old a woman get, she get a BBL, she get the Botox, she get like, I'm being very honest with you. The more money you make, you could get operations to install eyelashes on. You don't got to keep putting on those stick-on eyelashes. They could get the actual surgeries done to get the eyelashes surgically implanted. Yeah. That's what they're doing nowadays. But anyway, we don't want to rush to judgment. We don't want to do that. This is a judgment-free zone. Right? Okay, let's get back into this.
So what was the response you got, Onyx?
You broke my DM.
She broke your DMs?
I broke your DM.
Girl, I have over 10,000 DMs, literally.
You have over 10,000 DMs?
Over 10,000 DMs, and it's taking 3 of us to go through them.
So let me get this straight. You want us to believe that you got 10,000 DMs, and it's taking 3 of you to go through the DMs. You really want me to believe that? So how are 3 of you to go through them if the other 2 are not you? Do they determine and read your mind on what you're looking for? This is not making any sense. Stop the cap. Those guys are not in the DMs because they want to wife you up. No. Those guys are in the DMs because they know that you make $100K a month and they're trying to get a new car. Not only that, they want to hit it from the back. Can I get a witness? That's all. They ain't trying to go long term with you. I'm just being honest. They want you to be pretty much their sugar mama. You know, a lot of guys, they recognize when they see a woman and she lead with her purse, I guess. Can't really say her wallet. Would be a little inappropriate. But I guess she's leading with her Birkin bag. Yeah, that sounds more like it. She's leading with her Birkin bag. So they're going to hit up your DMs, but you want us to believe you got 10,000 suitors and booters waiting to go on a hot date with prehistoric woman. Okay.
The beautiful part about it, you know, unfortunately in the comments, there's a lot of disdain and disrespect. And it's like, we're damned if we do it, we're damned if we don't in our community, right?
Disrespect? Why would they be disrespecting you for? Are you telling me you got some hate mail in your DMs?
But the beautiful thing about the recent my DM, a lot of people have shared their stories. A lot of people have been inspired, male and female. So I'm really proud of our community for that part. Please stop the cap. Stop. Nobody sent you none of that. Stop lying.
Okay.
The other thing is, I don't understand how come people are pissed off that I want what I want after failing, trying things that didn't work for me.
It didn't work for you because you're a failure. You see, ma'am, Miss Prehistoric. See, your therapist is not going to help you, but Black Male Advice, we will help you out, right? You see, your 100K a month, right? It can't provide you the necessary wisdom you need to make the best quality decisions. The reason why nothing works is because you're just not good enough. You're just not a good individual. I'm sorry. Right? You're just not pretty much built for relationships. You see, your therapist is not going to tell you the truth because, again, she's on payroll, so she needs to say the right things in order for you to keep on paying her. But see, here on Black Male Advice TV, we're going to pretty much tell you the truth the way you need to hear it. You're just not fit. You're pretty much average at best. Let's just say that. You're average at best. You're not good enough for a relationship. You're not. All right. So let's get back into this.
You know, I will stand on my rock and die on my hill.
You're going to definitely probably fulfill what you just said. Now, notice, I didn't say she's going to die alone. I didn't say that at all. I think it's pretty cruel to tell somebody they're going to die alone. But the woman just said that she's going to pretty much die trying to get what she wants. So she's going to have what she say. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
With what I want. And I'm not going to go against that. So the beautiful thing about it is, because of your show, I didn't know a gentleman that I've known, you know, kind of known in passing for over 10 years, had interest in me, but he thought I was still in a relationship. And
Cap.
And I said, but I've been by myself. He said, well, you dated someone that was, you know, an athlete, so I assumed he was gone for work. And he told me, you know, pretty much don't date down, and a real man won't be intimidated. And if something were to happen to me, he got me. And
he is a simp. He is a simp because all that time he wanted you, you most likely rejected him. And now he's still out there waiting for you. See, that's how you guys be out here playing yourselves. Y'all been wanting this woman 20 years ago, and y'all still there sitting on the sidelines waiting for her to be single. That's crazy, fam.
he happens to be of, he's mixed like what I mix with Middle Eastern.
Oh, now you're mixed with Middle Eastern, right? Please stop the cap. You are a Negro. Stop the cap. Please. About he's mixed with what I'm mixed with. Please stop. Trying to make yourself appear as if though you better than the next person. They always try to do that stuff.
So he's, that was another intriguing thing. I was like, what are you doing watching that show?
Everybody.
He's watching that show because he's probably looking for a date. You know, like you. You're asking him, why is he looking at the show? Why are you on the show? You see, the nerve of her. The nerve of her to ask him why he's looking at the show when she's on the show. You know what I'm saying? And again, I already warned everybody in the building, y'all playing games. Y'all playing games. 119 people viewing and only 67 likes. Y'all not getting the likes up? Okay, cool. We just gonna sit back and wait for you to figure that one out.
Oh, yeah.
Wait for you to figure it out. Y'all like when I stop, I guess. I guess that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sit there and wait.
Oh, yeah. Money, power, money in my pocket.
We are going to wait till you get the likes up.
Money, making money. Niggas be looking at me. Rolling on the block, man, I'm getting paper. Rolling. Looking at me, I'm looking so fly. All of these niggas, they looking at me, man, wishing to die. Chilling in my car, man, I'm getting paper. All of these bitches out here, man, they want this nigga. Figure, rolling. Niggas be holding out. Don't wanna give a nigga his flowers.
They don't want to give me my flowers. They playing around with the likes, so we're just going to wait till you figure it out. You're not clicking that like button, we're not moving forward. As soon as the likes meet the views, we'll continue. Then we'll do what we got to do. Until then, we're going to be on a nice long break. That's right.
Stop.
Look at the girl, them there, so them talking. Look at the girl, them party. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl, them vex. Look at the girl, them there, so them talking. Look at the girl, them party. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl, them vex. Girl, them attack on the line. Woman, they saw them attack all the time. Them on TikTok, them on YouTube. The girl, them rude too. And all the girl, them vex. Look at the girl, them they saw them text. Girl in the party, girl, them face vex. Them have no man, Me say, look at the girl, she have no man, girl. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them, no. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them, no. So why are you expecting me to protect you? Protect you, no. You're not my wife. So why are you expecting me to protect you? Protect you, no. You're not my wife. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. You're not my wife. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them, no. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them, no. You know me wife, you know me girl, so why you talking? Why you vex? You know me wife, you know me girl, so why you talking? Why you vex? You know me wife, you know me girl, so why you talking? Why you vex? You know me wife, you know me girl, so why you talking? Why you vex? If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911.
Take people 3,000 years to click the like button? You think I'm going to continue? I'm not continuing. 122 people, 104, y'all playing games. Sit right there and just cool off.
110 more.
When I say get those likes up, y'all think that I'm playing. Get my likes up.
Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. 110 more, waiting for.
We waiting for you to click that like button.
Open the door, asking for more.
I'm not going to be putting in all this work and you hating on me, nah.
Right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. 110 more, waiting for.
This is the hate that I got to deal with.
Open the door.
They want to listen to me. They want to view the stream, but they don't want to support with that like button. A bunch of haters, fam.
The night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. 110 more, waiting for. Open the door, asking for more. Late in the night, right in the
In due time, I'm going to have all these different songs released in due time. I'm mad busy, a lot of stuff to do. I got some new joint that I'm working on right now, this new song. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of stuff that I'm doing, fam. A lot of different productions, a lot of things. I need more hours in the day. It's a lot of stuff going on. But I deal with a lot of hate, you know what I mean? Like every single minute. I mean, think about how long it takes for people to click the like button. But they want to hear me talk, but they don't want to support the streams. You see what I mean? It takes this long. You know what I mean? I could have been literally halfway through the video already. But this is what I got to go through. You know what I mean? I got to go through all of this every single day. Notice how many times, I don't even know how many times I went live. I'm not sure how many for the day. I'm not sure if it was once. Maybe I think it was probably once or twice. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, I go live every single day. And we go through the same thing over and over. Right? So it's like, why are you folks here? What are you here for? What are you tuning for? What are you wasting your battery for? If you're not going to be supporting the streams, like what's the point? I make the rules pretty clear and straightforward. When I go live and you come to the stream, just click the like button because that is what caused the video to get pushed through the algorithm. And it allows the system to pretty much share my video with people that are looking for this content. You have to think of YouTube like how can I say? Think of it like a restaurant. People come into the restaurant, they want a particular type of food. There's a menu. The menu represents content creators. When people come to a stream and the engagement is high, the algorithm looks and it notices that, okay, Black Mental Advice TV is live right now. There's thousands of other people that are live at the same time, but his engagement is pretty high. So what we're going to do is, since there's a group of people that are looking for videos, such as this one, being that his engagement is high, it must be pretty good. So let's now start to promote that video to all these people that are looking for that video. And what happened is my stream ended up cutting the line of all these other creators that are trying their best to put out content. But being that mine is the best reactionary video, it's very difficult for people to find the content because you folks are not supporting the streams. You see that? That's how it works. So when you click the like button, you're helping to push the video. When you don't click the like button, you're trying your best to stop the reach of the content. So what does that make you? A supporter or a hater? You know, they had a meme that was going around on social media where one guy was like, yo, man, yo, why you ain't blow up yet, man? Like, yo, your stuff is really good. You know what I'm saying? You're so underrated. Why your stuff is not like why you ain't blow up yet, bro? Because you ain't sharing my shit. Pretty much you're not supporting it. That's why. You're not supporting nothing, but you're expecting it to blow up. Let me ask you a question, just in case anybody in here is uneducated. How are politicians able to get into office? I'll wait. Do they just get into office because they're a politician? No, they get into office when you vote. When you vote, that's how they get into office. So the same principle applies. They don't get into office because they just get into office. It's when you, the people, vote. So if a creator of content is not making numbers and pushing this and doing that, you know who's stopping it? You. You're stopping that. So my question is, why are you here viewing if you don't want to support the streams? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Because we were on a roll doing what we had to do. I was on a roll with my reaction. But because the engagement stopped, I had to go on a long break. And now we got to go through a lecture. And we're going to do this all the time. So when is it going to register in your head? That when you come to the stream, do your part. Stop waiting for everybody else to click the damn like button. Do your part. I should not have to be telling adults to do this. You supposed to be supporting the content. If you like what I'm doing, why aren't you supporting it? It makes no sense. You're the one holding it back. You. So don't ask me, bro, you're so underrated, man. Your videos are so good, man. Yo, why is it that you, and why are you not at this, and why are you not at 100K, and why are you not? It's because you're not sharing nothing. You don't click the like button. You don't post comments. You don't engage in nothing. You don't tell nobody about what I'm doing. That's why. And yet, content creators like me got to deal with a lot of BS from other people that are mad because you're just so good at what you do. See, a lot of people don't realize this. You could be very talented at something. You could be very good at what you do, right? But it's the people that actually push the content. It's the people. The people are the ones that do that. You ever see content creators that are on YouTube that they don't make no videos? They just take other people's videos and just re-upload them and their whole channel blow up. And you're like, How did that person become that successful and they didn't do no work at all? All they did is re-upload and mirrored other people's material. Why is it that people allow that to happen? It's interesting how fast those creators, which really they're not creators because they don't create anything, right? And I'm not going to call them out by name, but they know who they are. It's unfortunate how this works, that people will put in work and time and speak. Do you know how much talking I just finished doing? Could you do that? Could you do that much talking? You know how much talking I just finished doing? Do you know how much energy goes into talking? You know how much energy? Some people think this is just like a waste of time. Like, oh, that's so easy to do. No, it's not. It's not easy to do. And it's not cool to be sitting on the sidelines watching and viewing, but you're not supporting. That's ridiculous. Now, other creators, they could talk all the crap they want to talk. I'm going to do what I got to do because they're not supporting me. They don't give a damn about me. You have creators that would never mention my name because they don't want to see anything grow. Imagine how cruel you are as a person, that you're so selfish that you want to hide and not acknowledge nobody because you're worried about somebody becoming successful. That's the fear that our people carry. We think that by someone else becoming successful, that somehow it's going to ruin what we're doing. That means that you really don't believe in yourself. It's really not me. You just don't believe in your abilities. If that was the case, every mom and pop shop would close down if they see a Walmart open up down the street. You see that? So, the rules are pretty much clear. Every time I go live, we're going to have this same discussion, a lecture and a time of just taking a little break, just to kind of wait to see how long it's going to take for people to click a like button. Imagine that. Something that take you 1 second to do. You find it so difficult. You know why? Because you have a lot of hatred in your heart. Just admit it to yourself. You have a lot of hatred in your heart. Look in a mirror and look at yourself and ask yourself, why does it take you so long to click a like button? Because of hate. Because of hate. Your hate is for me, but you like listening to me. That doesn't make any sense. That would make you insane to listen to somebody this long, but hating to the point where you don't want to support. That's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. And this is one of the problems with our people that make us horrible. We're just full of hate. And we refuse to support the people that actually put in the work. I believe New Breed said it on one of his live streams. He said, the people that are the followers of the Most High, when they're on their 9-to-5 job, you're normally the hardest worker in the company. Everybody else be playing around, stealing company time, being lazy. But persons that follow the Most High, they're normally the hardest workers. And the day you leave the company, everybody else that remain, they're going to miss you. Oh yeah, they're going to miss you. They're going to miss you because when you were at the job, you were the guy or the woman that did all the work. You did it with pride because you took it serious. You took your job more serious than the company owners. Well, the same thing is on YouTube and all of social media. People that follow the Most High tend to be the hardest working creators. They put in the most work, they put in the most time, and they provide you with the best. Now, there are many reactionary channels and so on and forth on YouTube, but I am pretty much number one. Number one. Nobody else goes in depth when it comes to their reactions. I go in depth and provide the best commentary on YouTube. And they know that. So, without further ado, let's resume and get back into the show. Let's go.
Have watches my show, girl.
I know. I'm like, but not. I'm like, what are you?
The thing is this. I think a lot of people underestimate the reach of my show.
Exactly.
No, Kendra. The reach of your show is due to the amount of people that do reaction videos. Do you understand? Your popularity on YouTube, Kendra, is not because of you. It's because of the creators such as myself, other podcasts, and other creators on YouTube that do reactionary videos that actually promote your name and your likeness. That helps you to grow. It goes back to what I just finished talking about. But see, a lot of times people get so arrogant, they get full of themselves. They start to feel themselves because of their success, and now they think it's just because of them. And this is where people have a haughty spirit, very arrogant, conceited, and then they just, you're just not pleased to listen to them because they're just full of themselves. Kendra G's success is owed to content creators like myself who actually put in the time doing these type of reactionary videos that is promoting her brand to you folks. That is what makes you look for her content. That helps her reach. That is how the YouTube ecosystem works. Do you understand me? Right? But she would never thank us because she look at us as we're trying to take something from her, not understanding one hand washes the other. That is how the YouTube ecosystem works. Let's go.
They don't understand, like, because we're on Facebook, because we're on Instagram, and now also on YouTube, somebody is going to share it to you in some capacity.
You just said someone is going to share it with you with some capacity. Well, creators like myself and others are sharing because we're doing reactionary videos, which is transformative in nature, which mean the original broadcast of your dating broadcast is one thing. But when I take the broadcast and I use it under fair use, which is transformative in nature, I take apart your video by adding my commentary and criticism with my humor and personality, making what you've done, I supersede it to a whole new level. Do you understand? And that is what makes for enjoyable content. Because while people are sitting in the comfort of their home, in their car, on their way to work, at work, wherever the situation is, they're able to burn some time by listening to some commentary and criticism. A little entertainment here and there, gain some knowledge. At the end of the day, it all benefits everyone. The creators of the reaction videos, they're benefiting, and you benefit because your brand and likeness is being promoted all over YouTube. That's how it works. So you owe us a thank you.
Like, shout out to Rashad from Earn Your Leisure. I don't know if he got 10,000 DMs, but he was on my show last week and he said he has too many DMs. He can't even go through all of them. And he also, like you, was not ready for the magnitude of the response he was going to get.
Right.
But I know, okay, out of the 10,000, I know there's probably men interested, but were there a lot of people that wanted to know, how did you make $100K a month?
I've had people asking me for money, begging me for money. It's it's pretty interesting, but I've had
Turn off your phone, ma'am. She has her phone echoing. She's telling you that people were begging her for money, asking her for money, and all. Ma'am, if you listen, why would you tell the whole world that you make $100K a month? Do you want to be a target? See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean by irresponsible folks. Listen, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm making $100K a month, you think I'm going to come here to tell you? You think I'm going to tell you that? Like, why would I tell you? Why would I make myself a target on social media? Next minute, people looking for me now because they're like, oh, word, you make $100K a month. It's just like when you see content creators talking about how much money they make and bragging about this and bragging about that. Listen, fam, if any of you content creators get robbed, fam, you deserve that, bro. Like, real talk, you deserve it. Because you make yourself a target. Like, Certain things you just don't supposed to do, especially when you got a family. Like, you don't go out there telling everybody, well, I got this and I'm doing this and I got that and I got this. Like, fam, stop the showing off, bro. Like, seriously, you don't need to be telling everybody all your personal business, especially when it comes to finances. Certain things you just keep to yourself. Know what I mean? And normally people who do that, you could tell that they really never had nothing popping, because when you really got it like that, you don't got to talk about it. Like, you really don't. Keep it to yourself, you know? Let's go.
A lot of people ask me how, and I've shared. I've actually did a couple of Zooms. I told them they better thank you. So I didn't charge them. I just, educated them on what I'm doing. I've answered a lot of questions because someone answered them for me, Right. So who am I not to share those tools and that knowledge? I've had a lot of people try to debunk my income and my history. A lot of simple-minded black men or adults.
Notice that, simple-minded black men. You see the hate come out? You see the hate? The simple-minded black men. You see the hate that comes out of these modern women, fam? You gotta peep it when it comes out.
Black males, black men don't do that, have tried to say it's impossible for me to achieve the things I have at my age. Well, I'm sorry that you can't multitask, but as you know, Kendra, being in the entertainment industry, we have the ability to do many things. We don't just sit on the mic, we do many things. So
in other words, she's taking shots. She said, we don't just sit on the mic. In other words, if you're a podcaster, we don't just sit on the mic. You see all the shade that she's throwing? You see all of this stuff? Like, this is like heavy, heavy insults, bro. So disrespectful, fam. So disrespectful.
People don't comprehend that, let alone me doing it in high school.
Now, you know what's so sad about this, ladies? When you talk like this, you realize that you sound very, very masculine. I don't think you know that. Because I don't think you realize, like, if you were to get with a guy, do you really think he cares about any of the stuff you're saying right now? He don't care. What he want to do is grabbing your hair and blowing your damn back out. He don't care about how much multitasking you doing and how successful you think you are and how much money you making and all the profits. We don't give a damn about none of that stuff. We want to know, when you cooking, is the house clean? Are you bringing forth babies and raising these kids? We don't care about none of that stuff. This just goes and proves how modern women are in competition with men. And this is the issue with the modern woman. She's in competition with men. Do you follow me? You understand? Let's go.
But, that's not my fight, not my struggle. When you resort to insults, you've lost the fight and the argument because you're simple-minded. And what I've learned.
So you said when they resort to insults, but you just finished insulting black men. So you already lost the fight. You see how that is? You see the hypocrisy? She just said when you resort to insults, you lost the fight. But she just finished insulting black men. So she already done lost the fight.
Just two hands can't clap. So you go ahead and do all this because we ain't doing this. So
I don't think you realize what she just said there. It just went over your head, but anyway.
But it's been interesting, and had a couple of people that were potentials, and that went out really fast.
So they were potentials, but it went out really fast. Why did it go out really fast? You want to know why? Because you're acting like a man. See? You're not acting feminine. You're not acting fit. You're not cooperative. That's the problem. See? Again, prehistoric woman is one who want you to believe that her DMs was full with 10,000 suitors, and she's leading with her Birkin bag, claiming that she makes $100K a month, as if though that makes her a great woman. A guy can make $100K a month. That doesn't mean he's a good guy. So we got to stop. We got to stop leading with our money and start to learn to build actual relationships and actual bonds that is going to be long-term successful relationships, because all of this money talking is one of the reasons why the majority of modern women will remain single for the rest of y'all lives, because all y'all do is pretty much just work. Y'all just go to work, have y'all businesses, and boast about how much money y'all making. But when y'all go home alone. Totally alone. Y'all don't got no offspring, no heirs to the throne, no siblings, nothing. So all that success that you got, if you were to pass away today, who's going to inherit all of that wealth? You make $100K a month and you got nothing to show for it? Who the money going to? How we're going to sustain the business? Who's going to run it? See, they don't think about none of that stuff because they're selfish. Let's go.
Why did it go out so fast?
Well, there was one, he seemed perfect until I called his bluff. I said, come to Utah. I'll come right now. All right, you balling like that? Let's go. And I set it up. I said, call my security. We'll do a background check. I'll put you in the Airbnb.
A background check? A background check. Brothers, anytime you have modern women, let me tell you something, brothers. Anytime you communicate with a modern woman and you give her your number, please understand that the first thing she do is she take your number, go to these weird fancy sites to try to do a background check. I'm telling you the game, bro. Every woman does this, fam. This just goes to show how sick-minded they are. That they're doing background checks on you. That's how weird they are, bro. Like, it's really sick out here. That's why I'm telling you, man, like, the new thing nowadays, fam, may be that you're just not supposed to give a woman your number, period. Like, just give her your Instagram and just talk to her that way. Like, seriously, because if you give her your number, she's doing background checks, trying to find out if you were in prison, do you owe any traffic tickets. Stupid stuff, fam. It's crazy. Like, they really crazy out here.
Security pick you up. Let's go. Every excuse in the world. Well, I got drunk. I'm like, well.
Why would a man want to go through all of that mess? Why would he do that? Your security is going to pick him up. What do you take this guy for? Background checks. Your security going to pick him up. You want to set him up in an Airbnb. Like, nobody don't got no time for this. We just want some head, fam. Like, seriously. We don't got no time for all that stupidity, man. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's like she's damn near interviewing the dude for a job. Like, this is crazy. Like, that's an ultimate turnoff. Nobody ain't got no time for all of that mess.
All right, you want to do business and you're in a field that I'm passionate.
He don't want to do no business. He wants some head.
About, let me hook you up with some people. But, that's just, I do get off on calling people's bluff. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
I'm calling your bluff. You're just a liar, fam. I'm going to be calling your bluff later on in the show, but look out for that. Talking about she calling people bluff. Watch how I call out her bluff.
If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. The other gentleman, the jury's still out on him. But right now I have a date with somebody that I know that makes my income look like piggy bank change.
Makes your income look like piggy bank change. Do you see how and why modern women will be single for the rest of her life? Ladies, I don't think you realize how problematic it is that you focus primarily on money all day long. You're not even thinking about the man's character. You're talking about the man's income make your income look like piggy bank change. Like, none of that talk sounds like adult talk. You sound like children. This is pathetic. This is sad. Y'all really think that somebody's income make them some sort of great catch? His income make my income look like piggy bank change. Really? Do you not realize, ma'am, that very same guy that you talking about have multiple women? I'm sure you know that. So I don't know why you're acting as if though a man like that is single, available, and he's not getting no cooch from no other woman. Why would a man that successful, got all that money, be literally single and alone and beating the drum every night? For what? He got multiple women. And he definitely won't be with you. He's going to have a hot tenderoni. because you're just not it. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know? Oh, yeah, definitely hypergamy all the way. Definitely. I could see it all over her. But let's go.
It's not just about the income.
It is about the income because that's what you lead with. That's what you talk about. That seems to be the only thing of importance with you.
It's about the observation of things he paid attention to 10 years ago. And
this is the guy that learned that you already knew prior to my show, but then
I knew of him and knew him in passing.
Okay.
Right. So, you never know who's watching. That's why we have to, always be careful. But he paid attention to a lot of details. He described the guy I was dating 10 years ago and how he dressed and how, So
he was watching how a man was dressing. And he was basically, what you're saying is he was waiting his turn. He saw that you were in a relationship and he decided to wait his turn. That's what it is. Okay.
This is a very conservative grown man. And, if you all know, many of the people in the Middle East, they're very, for the most part, assertive and conservative.
The guys in the Middle East have multiple women. Do you understand? So, again, brothers, she's not talking about a so-called brother. You understand? She's talking about an Arab man. So while she's talking about, listen, this woman is full of cat, bro. Like the men in the Middle East that got money, they got multiple wives, multiple women. That's just the way they move. That is normal for them. Do you understand? So I don't know what she's talking about, that this guy knew her from 10 years ago and he was sort of like waiting for her. This is all cat, bro. Arab men do not waste no time with no woman playing games, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Like, even here in New York, the Arab guys that are out here, they be banging out all the sisters that's in the hood, bro. I'm serious, fam. Yeah, listen, I keep it at 1,000 with you, fam. 1,000. A lot of these sisters that be out here in these streets, fam, be going to the so-called Arab man to get a little loaf of bread, a little this, a little that. And they go into the back room in the store and pretty much do what they got to do. And it is what it is. I'm keeping it a buck. A lot of these babies that be in the hood, it don't be Pookie and Ray Ray, fam. It be from different guys of different nations. That's the hidden secret that a lot of you cats don't know. I'm telling you. It be that way out here. It ain't always these Pookies and Ray Rays getting all these broads pregnant. It be them Arab guys in the hood, fam, and other different nationalities of men that be hitting them sisters up. Let's go.
And straight to the point. He's divorced. He has children. So he don't care that I have children.
Now we know that she capping now. Now we know she's capping because she said the guy's divorced and how he's an Arab man. I don't believe none of this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't believe none of this stuff. This is not, he don't want her. Definitely he don't want her. And he's saying, he don't have a problem that she have kids. Now think about that, brothers. She got a pile of kids. A pile. I'm talking about she got a whole starting lineup. And she's expecting the Arab man to come in to be a stepdaddy? Nah, it's not gonna happen.
So, and he found it admirable that I've adopted children. So I said, so it's not, I have 7 kids. I'm not for the streets. He said, what the heck? You're for the clouds. You're for heaven. I'm like, stop talking to me.
She's capping, fam. She's literally like patting herself on the back. That guy did not tell you that. You're lying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Darnell for the membership. Appreciate your support. Darnell Nelson. Appreciate your support. Okay, let's get back into this. Let's go.
You know what? I'm happy you brought up the kids. So let's talk about that. Some people were confused with your age because they said you're 42, right?
Yes.
Ma'am, you are not 42 years old.
What?
You're not. Stop the cap. Let me tell you something, brothers. I'm 45, right? I'm 45. I'm a grown man. You understand? I could look at a woman and I can know her age automatically. That woman right there is in her 50s. Do you understand me, brothers? That woman is in her 50s. She's not no damn 42. Are you kidding me? Ma'am, I could see the surgery on your face. I could see the surgery all over you. You're way older than that. From the hair, breasts, I'm pretty sure you got the BBL. Everything else, the Botox. You understand? You are not 42. So stop. You are literally in your mid to late 50s. Stop lying. You understand me? You literally are looking similar to Wendy Williams. You are not fooling me, fam. See, you might fool all these other folks, but see, I have the prophetic gift and the intuition to know. I can see and I can read people, you know what I mean? Because I get that ability from the Most High Yah. You're lying, man. You are not 42. You're lying. Stop the cap. I could see the age on your face. I could see that you're trying to hide it with Botox surgeries and all these different things. And I could see it all over you, fam. Why do y'all gotta lie about these things? Why y'all gotta lie? It doesn't make any sense to be lying. Nah, she's not even 48, fam. She's in her 50s, like I said. She's in her 50s, like I said. You know, I can see it on her. There's certain things in her mannerism that just tells me she's in her 50s. I know based on experience, fam, older women tend to do a little too much extra stuff to try to seem like they're younger or they're in their 40s. They always lie about their age. You know what I mean? Shout out Ja Son of Yah for the super chat. Appreciate your support. He said, modern women gotta get out that mindset that time is money. Time is not money. It's time you came, it's time, I can't even see this thing. It's time you can be with your husband and raising those kids. But see, they don't understand that. They don't understand that. Everything about these women is superficial, bro. Everything about them is This is why I'm just turned off by the modern woman. Like, it's just us. It don't even make any sense no more. That's why I don't know why brothers are out here going crazy, bro. Like, there's really nothing there. Listen, when I tell you something, bro, listen to me, man. Modern women, the only thing they got going for them is the fact that they just get a rise out of us brothers. They literally just make us want to smash. That's it, bro. There's nothing else there, man. And it's frustrating because, like, you'll look at a woman and you be like, you know what I'm saying? This woman look like she could be, you know what I'm saying, a good mother to some children, a nice, decent sister. I could take care of this woman and really vibe. And then when you start hearing her talk, you just get discouraged because you're like, she's just like every other woman out there. And it's like, they're the same, bro. It's like everything is superficial. Everything is about how much money you make. What kind of car you driving? Oh, you don't got a car? I can't deal with you. Oh, you don't got this? I can't deal with that. I'm like, listen, fam. You ladies are literally not fit to be in a relationship, period. Seriously. And it's bad because if you're not fit to be in a relationship, you're only fit to get pumped and dumped at this point. And that's sad that men in today's culture have to resort to just like, look, fam, I can't really be in a relationship with these women because they don't want to be in relationships and they don't want good men. They want a good man after they destroy their life, after they had a couple of kids, been divorced and they hit the wall. Now, all of a sudden now they want that good guy. You understand? Now they want that guy to lead and direct them. Now they want you to be that man. But their whole life, they were living their best life. And when their life has been destroyed, now they want you to clean it up. Can't be doing that, fam. It's not a good look. It's not a good deal.
Didn't you say that you have, how old is your oldest child? They were like, so you adopted a person when you were 12.
I have a cousin. So I had an uncle who was put in prison who had a stepdaughter.
Put in prison for what? See, let's talk about that. Put in prison for what? So you come from a family full of crime.
Just to make a long story short,
No, don't make a long story short. Get to the story. You know, is that how you got into your money? Did you take over the family business? I don't know, allegedly.
Adopted her and her sister after I put him in prison for doing the same thing he did to me and my sister.
So hold up, you put him in prison for something that he did to you and your sister? So let me get this straight. You're trying to say that your family promote these type of Fruit Loop type of guys that do wickedness to kids? Is that what you're saying to me? Because see, this is what these women do. So now you're trying to, let me tell you something about these things. I don't like when people try to use these stories. You know why? Because what it's doing, it's suggesting that the reason why she got all these kids is because she's protecting them from predators. That's what she's trying to do here. You remember the previous the relationship guy that said he went to counseling. Wait, was it counseling? No, he went to therapy because he broke up with a woman and then he tried to use his mom to try to get the sentimental reaction from the people. Well, she's doing the very same thing. She's basically saying the reason why I got all these kids is because I'm trying to protect these kids from predators. No, ma'am. The reason why you got all those kids is because the city pays you money to take care of those kids. That's why. Do you understand me? You're not fooling me. You're not fooling me on this one. I can read through this, fam. Because I know a lot of women that do that. They be having like 13 kids adopted and whatnot. And you're wondering like, damn, why you got all those kids? It's the amount of money you get. That's what they use it for. And then they take that same money and they start a business and do X, Y, and Z. That's what they're doing. It's not because they love the kids. It's because of the money. Bottom line. Don't let them fool you. Because here's the thing, fam. Here's the thing. Listen to me carefully. If you dealing with 7 kids and you're making $100K a month, how do you really have the time to focus on the development of these children? You don't got no time because you're too busy. This is how you call the BS when you see it, fam. Because I'm going to tell you straight up. You know what I mean? A woman that is a wife that got kids, she's a busy woman. She's very busy with her house and her kids. So for her to have 7 of them, you know what I mean? How does she even find the time to focus on anything else? This is how you know when they full of crap, bro. Somebody else is taking care of these kids. Oh yeah, somebody else. She most likely have somebody else on payroll that's taking care of the kids while she's getting a check for those kids. When I tell you I provide the best breakdowns and these reactions, I provide the best in the game, hands down. All right? Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Paul for the super chat. Appreciate your support. So keep preaching, Ringo. Keep preaching. You the hard-working man on YouTube. Appreciate your support, brother. Appreciate your support. Because, you know, we got to let people know exactly what it is. She's not the one raising these kids, fam. Somebody else is doing the caregiving to these children because she don't got time to. Remember, 6 figures a month, 100K a month. She don't have no time to be under some children minding what they're doing. And she's not doing that work, bro. Somebody else is doing it.
And she's 11 years younger.
Oh, so how old were you when you adopted her?
She's been around me since she was 2. I took her in when she was 15. We're 11 years apart. That would make me 26.
Oh, you got her when you're 26. Okay, and then also the longevity of your career. I guess
So you got her in when you were 26, Cap. I don't believe that. At 26, you were living your best life now. You're lying. You are lying, ma'am. Stop lying. I don't believe you. At 26, you don't want to be having no children up under you, so you're lying.
For saying that if you're 42, how could you have a 30-year career? That means
so like I mentioned in the comments, I started in the industry when I got adopted, when I was fostered in Inglewood.
So you got into this when you were adopted, but you said that you are part Arab or something like that, from the Middle East or something, but now we getting messages that you were adopted now. All right. Are you all seeing the bigger picture here? She's lying, bruh. She's lying, fam. I can see right through this fact, man. This is just sad, bruh.
I was rescued in 93.
You were rescued in 93? Rescued from what? Rescued from what? What are you talking about?
About 94, when I was 14, I started in the entertainment industry. I worked for Terry Carter. If you're on, you guys can look this up if you're not familiar.
We don't need to look it up, fam.
Terry Carter worked with Ice Cube. I was his first publicist. And I got that position when I was 15.
So when you were 15, you were a publicist. Okay. All right.
But I've been working in entertainment since I was 14 years old. So
yeah, you definitely was working in entertainment, pun intended. Bars. Oh yeah. You were definitely working in entertainment. Definitely. Let's go.
Rounded it off, 27, 28 years, rounded off to 30.
No, rounded off. You lied. You got caught. No rounding nothing off. You said that you were in this for 30 years and you lied. Ain't no rounding nothing off. You lied. Stop lying to the people. See how we caught her in a lie, fam? Again, we are the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube, period. We break these videos down to the smallest molecule. We do it all the time. Let's go.
So that's where I got that.
And then what about your marriage? Because there was some confusion in the timeline of how long you were married versus when you got divorced.
So my first husband,
first husband, which implies there was a second husband. You see how we did that? See how easy that was, right? Her first husband. Well, to say your first husband, that means there must have been a second one. Right? Let's go.
First or second marriage?
I forgot. Well, give both. Start with the first marriage.
So the first marriage, now, because I did say I think I said we were together, married 12 years together, 15. I met him when I was 12 and homeless before I got rescued.
So you met him when you were 12 and homeless? But yet R. Kelly is in prison. Okay. All right. Okay. It is what it is, right? Do you see how we do that? You see, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, people. So you met him, or whatever the case is, when you were 12 and homeless, but yet that just went over everybody's head. Right? So basically, this doesn't make any sense, bro. This doesn't make any sense, man. This is wild. This is a wild story.
I ran into him again when I was in foster care when I was about 16, and then we ran into each other again around 17.
So you were with this guy when you were 12, then you met when you were 16, and you got back with the same guy. Please stop lying. Your story have no legs.
We got married when I was 19.
And you got married when you was 19 now. But you also said that you adopted somebody when you were 26. You just can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. Yeah, she's lying, bro.
And then we were off again, on again, trying to fix it.
So you was off and on again after getting married, trying to fix it. But you're such a great catch for marriage now. See, brothers, what you see here is a problem. She's the problem. Why? Because her first marriage failed, right? And then she got married again, and it failed again. Now, what does that say? That say that she is the problem.
So, it's probably even longer than what I said if you count the on again. Off.
No on again. You're just lying. You're a liar. I'm exposing you. You are a liar. Listen, here on Black Male Advice TV, we provide you with the best reaction videos in the game. Nobody does a better job, bro. Nobody. We are literally exposing all the lies. She is lying. First, she told us we have to round off X, Y, and Z due to the amount of career experience she have, about 30 years. That was a lie. Now she lying about this, about if you count this and round that off to the nearest 10. And stop lying, fam. You're lying.
Again, and, being, young. So.
No excuses. Don't give me that excuse about you were young. No. You're lying. Stop lying, fam. Please stop.
It's hard. That one, that's just so that's where that came in. Why
don't you go check your text message on your phone? Somebody just sent you a text message. Why don't you check it?
We broke up in 2008, 2009, but then we got back together.
You are lying. You can't seem to make up your mind, right? All of this makeup and breakup and makeup and breakup. You sound like a broken record. Seriously, fam, this is crazy. This is really, really crazy, fam. But let's go.
You know, then we broke up, and then we got.
And all your kids are by which husband?
My first husband. All my kids are by my first husband.
You have 4 kids by him, right?
Yes. I have 13-year-old twins, a 19-year-old, and a 21-year-old.
So all your 4 kids come from your first husband, but you got married again and no kids came out of the deal? So a guy married you and became a stepdaddy. That's what you're saying? This is amazing.
I know you wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but some people didn't like how you said, I'm not a baby mom.
Well, I mean, I'm not. So, like I teach
You are a baby mama. What are you talking about?
my son to stop calling your kid's mom your baby mama. You need to.
So hold up. Her son has a baby mama too? Do you see how the apple don't fall too far from the tree? Even her own son don't have no wife. He have a baby mama too. You see how we got all of this out? Man. See, if you were just to watch her broadcast by itself, you ain't going to get all of that information the way I'm breaking it down. You're not.
Marry her.
Think of reactionary channels like a sportscaster where somebody is, recapping the game and he's going through all the plays and he's kind of breaking it down. Think of it like that. We're like that when it comes to content. Right? Let's go.
I just don't like the glorification of baby mom and baby dad.
But that's exactly what you are, a baby mama. What glorification? You are not with your baby daddy. So that makes you a baby mama.
It's not, I don't mean any disrespect, but don't be pissed off at me because I didn't want to be called that and I wanted to be a wife.
You're not a wife, so you're a baby mama.
And it's I don't mean any disrespect, but say that's your son's father or your daughter's mother, or I just
No, that's your baby mama. That's your baby mama. You're a baby mama.
don't like baby mama and baby daddy. It's just a tacky phrase for me.
A tacky phrase to you. She tripping, bro.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Onyx, so you are still single. Let's go over some of the things.
She is not single, bro. She not single, bro. Trust and believe.
Everybody wasn't here the first time, and I don't think everybody watched the previous clip. So you make 6 figures a month, correct?
Sorry, girl. Every time I send you money, the bank keep calling me to verify.
The bank calling you to verify? That's a red flag right there. Why would the bank be calling to verify? Let me tell you how full of herself she is. If you make $100K a month, right? Your bank already done know that you're the type of woman that do a lot of business and a lot of transactions financially, right? So they're not going to be hitting you up to verify anything. You're lying. You are lying. People that got money don't got no cap on what they are sending out and receiving. You are lying. You understand? And I can see this. She's lying. She's trying to make it seem like she's so busy and got it up so popping. And I'm just, I'm saying the bank is trying to. These are the things that modern women do that are old and gray and got money. If you look at the way she's grinning and the way Kendra is laughing, that's something that old women do. It makes themselves feel good about themselves, so to speak. But let's go.
Oh, and thank you. That's why you did a super chat. I'm still learning this.
Yeah, they just keep calling me. I'll do it after we hang up.
So you're going to super chat after you hang up. So you sent her a Cash App, but the bank is calling you. Why is she lying? Why is she lying? Listen, I've given somebody $1,000 through Cash App one time, and I never got no calls. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? I gave somebody else $1,500 one time too, through Cash App, and I didn't get no calls. She is lying, bruh. She's lying. I don't know why. Do people really take pleasure in lying? Do it really makes you feel that good? Like, this doesn't make any sense, bro.
So let's go over the requirements you desire again in your guys. So you're 42, right? And
Yes.
you have 4 biological kids and 3 kids adopted?
Yes, and I have a lot of foster kids. Many of them have seen them they've started coming on my Instagram.
Okay.
You know, so you've seen all of the kids. They start, hey, Mom.
So with all of those kids you got, you're expecting a man to want to come through the crib? Really? It's not gonna work, fam. It's like really not gonna work.
Yes, I have 3 adopted, 4 biological.
So you don't even know how much you got. Fam, do you not see that this woman do not spend no time with these kids? Yeah, you can't see that? You can't see that? I mean, if somebody asks you how many kids you got in XYZ, you got to sit there and think about it. It's because you don't got it, bruh. Damn. I be exposing these liars all day, fam. It's so easy. It's a light work, bruh. Like, really, seriously.
And I don't even know how many foster. They're all my babies.
They're all your babies. No, that's how you get your bread. You understand? That's how you making all that money a month. Listen, you gotta know the game, fam. She really thinks she got it popping. She just got a bunch of adopted kids. That's where the bag is coming from.
Okay, and what is your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Who cares?
And you're in Salt Lake, Utah, right?
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. I'm mixing the words. Salt Lake, Utah. And you work again. What is your profession?
I have.
She don't know what her profession is. You saw that? You saw that pause, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the pause. You saw the pause. See that? I quickly paused it because I want you to see the body language. I wanted you to see the body language, how she's taken so long just to answer the question. If somebody asks you what you do, it shouldn't take 20 years to answer. You know? Like, just be like, look, I take care of foster kids. You know what I'm saying? I have like about a good 20 of them. I get over $100K a month, and I was able to afford a mansion. Matter of fact, it was actually given to me because I'm taking care of these kids. So they, you know, I was donated this house, you know? See, a lot of them, they don't tell you the truth. They just make it seem like they ballin', got it popping. You know how it is. Let's hear what she got to say.
Several businesses, but my main source of income is PPE.
So you got several businesses, but your main source of income is PPE, which is personal protective equipment. That's what PPE stand for. I'm serious. That's what it means, folks. That's what it means. So if your main source of income is coming from personal protective equipment, then that means your other several businesses really ain't ish. Right? You see that? Because your PPE business is what's bringing in the real bread. But let's go.
PPE. All right. So what kind of men are you looking for? Just reiterate for those who are watching for the first time.
The type that I'm looking to be found by is one that if I fall on hard times, he can actually catch me.
Hold up. Wait. You can't make this up. What? You can't make this up. You want a man that if you fall on hard times, he will be there to pick you up, right? That's what you're looking for. Ma'am, you just said that you make $100K a month. How are you falling on hard times anytime soon? You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You see that? Are you really making $100K a month, man? Why would a guy have to pick you up if you fall on hard times when you're making $100K a month? That's a lot of money to be making monthly, fam. Like, really, I don't see how could you fall. You must be an irresponsible, reckless spender to fall on hard times making $100K a month. That's a lot of money. That's really a lot of money a month. But anyway, let's go.
You know, because I have the ability to do the same.
You are lying. You just said that you pretty much want a guy to pretty much have his own and have his own crib, but now you're saying you will pretty much pick up the pieces. It didn't sound like that way earlier. You wanted him to have his own house and make at least $100K a year. But now you're trying to make it seem like you're going to help out a man if he falls on hard times. Let me ask that question to you, modern prehistoric woman. Are you going to be there for a man if he falls on hard times? Oh, no, you're not. And see, brothers, this is the point. Modern women will never help you if you fell on hard times, but they're expecting you to help them if they fall on hard times. Yeah, it's crazy. This is why you brothers got to rock out solo, do what you got to do, deal with women as concubines, bro, because this is the buffoonery that you got to deal with. Let's go.
Oh, I desire a man that's, a truly old school alpha male. I'm not talking about one that belittles me. I'm talking about one that commands respect and walks with his head held high.
Oh, boy, she's lying, bro. These women say all of this stuff, but when you're making $100K a month and a guy is making $100K a year, we know you will never respect him. So please stop. Please stop. Seriously. That's just in her nature, bro. Women like her do not respect men that are making less than her. That's just the way it goes. Let's go.
There's something about a man that's really confident that turns me on. I just think in this day and age where men are emasculated and beat down and
emasculated by you. By you and other BWs that are constantly trying to emasculate them.
We as women, we have to be strong.
No, you don't have to be strong. You're supposed to be feminine. You know what I mean? All this masculine energy is not helping you, fam. It's not.
A man that's stronger and I can treat him as such, and he's a man and he doesn't have to, deal with my shit.
See? You see that, brothers? He don't have to deal with her ish. See? Those are the problems that you're going to get if you get with this woman. I'm just letting you know. You get with this woman, you're going to have nothing but problems.
And I love submitting to I love cooking. I love doing a lot of things. And I don't know. I just like a manly man.
Stop lying. You're just old looking for some D. I could see it on your face. You're about 50. I give her a cool 55. I give her a cool 55. A cool 55, possibly 58 the most. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to 58. Yeah, 58. Yeah. I give her 58. It'd be funny, man. She's watching the video. She's like, oh my goodness, how in the world did he guess my age? Maybe I need to get with him. Ma'am, you make $100K a month. The only thing I'm going to do for you is hit it from the back. That's about it. Amen. All I'm going to do for you is just hit it from the back. There's nothing else I need you for at this point. You know what I mean? And it's going to cost you too. I ain't going to hit it from the back for free now. Nope. Making $100K a month? Oh yeah, you're going to be paying for some D. Best believe. Let's go.
And can you fix some things?
I could fix a whole lot of things. I'm actually a carpenter by trade. I'm a handyman. I do all types of stuff, fam. A whole bunch of stuff. I could build everything. I could build stuff. I could build a house. I could do all the plumbing, electrical. I could do all of that stuff. I'm the ultimate handyman. Real talk, real spit. And those who know me, they know it's to be facts. Right?
Or do I have to call the maintenance guy? I like handymen.
She say that, but if she was really around a real handyman, she wouldn't even know what to do with the man. And I find that a lot of these women, their dream is to have these kind of guys, but in order for you to have a man like that, you have to be very cooperative, and this is why you'll never have one.
I want to responses to the ageism, because I'm going to call them ageism comments, that were saying that you're too old at this stage of your life to request a 6-figure guy, even though you make 6 figures a month?
She is too old. She's number one, she's not 42. Fam, you could look at that woman and know she's not 42. I'm 45, fam, and I look young. This woman look old. I'm just being honest, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. This woman is in her late 50s, bro. And you know, women be aging fast as they get older, man. You know, it is what it is, fam. This is why women get mad with me all the time. You know why they get mad, brothers? Because I just say what it needs to be said. See, I'm not one of these guys that gonna pamper these women with a bunch of comments all day, complimenting them, telling them this, telling them. No. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. You're old, right? You need to sit down in the corner and bake some cookies, right? And take them dentures out. Real spit. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. Listen, you'd be surprised how women actually, that, let's just put it like this. Remember what I taught you, brothers, that how when every man is complimenting a woman, right? These women don't respect you when you complimenting them all day. When you're more sharing your negative comments and criticism about them, you know they actually like you more. Did you know that? Oh, yeah. You know why? Because you're not telling them the same BS all these other simps are telling them. That's why.
I didn't think your requirements
shallow and insecure to comprehend. Don't be pissed off at me because I busted my ass to get right.
You see the attitude coming out now? That is what you brothers are gonna have to deal with. She don't like the fact that brothers are telling her in the comments that she's old and gray and she shouldn't be looking for a man making 100K. You making 100K a month and you're worrying about a man's financial status. You should be ashamed of yourself, woman. You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, seriously, you should be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't care what the man make at this point. You're outdoing him by a long shot. Why would you be, oh, well, he at least have to make 100K. When you're making well over $1 million, you gotta be real horrible to actually be focusing on a man's money at this point. This is sad, man. So sad.
Yeah, so don't confine me to your ignorance and your pain. That's
mad.
Whack.
She mad.
I worked hard and I've dealt with the broke ass mama's boys.
Wow. You see the attitude, fam? Wow. You see how it all comes out now, brothers? This is what you got to deal with the modern woman if you hook up with her and make her your wife. For better and for worse, anyone? For richer and for poor, anyone? And you wondering why her marriages fail. See that? Do you see how we're able to dissect the videos and break them down to show the true nature of the modern woman? If you were to fall on hard times, this woman said that she would be there to pick you up because she's looking for a man that would be there if she fell on hard times. Isn't that what she just previously said? But now she's shaming you, brothers, by calling you broke this and broke that. Does that sound like the same woman from the beginning? No, it don't. Because she's lying. She would never help you if you were down and out, bro. And this is why I'm trying to help you brothers to understand about modern women and why you're not supposed to be spending no money on them, because they don't care about you, bro. They don't. If you were on fire, they wouldn't throw water on you. They would literally sit there and watch you burn, bro. Let's go.
I've supported grown ass men. And so I find...
Notice she says she supported grown men, right? But now she's shaming them for what she did. Now, that's a total contradiction of what she said. She said she's looking for a man that if she fell on hard times, he would be there to pick her up. And she says she's willing to do the same for him. But now she's throwing shade at men by saying, I've taken care of grown men and blah, blah, blah. In other words, she's literally contradicting what she believes. She's not a good person, fam. I'm literally making you see this. She's not a good person. She's not. I'm trying to break everything down for you, man. I'm the best in the game that do this, man.
completely egregious, especially coming from Black males who live with their mother and insecure. Cause I've looked some of you up.
Wow. That was heavy man. Wow. You see that? You see all of the hate. You see the wickedness that we got to deal with as men. Now, she pretty much said that she looked up some of you brothers. She called you broke. She called you this. You live with your mama. All the shaming tactics you would expect from modern women, especially women that got more money, right? Now, is this the kind of woman that you want to be in a relationship with? And she said that she looked these guys up, which means she's not concerned with your privacy. She want to be nosy. But ma'am, could we look up your sexual history? Could we get that info? Could we get the info about all the people you done dealt with? See, none of that info is available for us. She wouldn't even talk about it, right? But she want to look you guys up. Interesting.
Let's keep it real. I said, let me go check and see who the fuck is doing all this. And I'm like, dude, seriously? You're mad because I'm not looking at you. I don't care if I was still a little hoe on welfare. I still wouldn't look at you twice.
Oh, so now we know where you came from. You see how it just came out? You see how it just came out of her own mouth? So, she revealed out of her own mouth that back in the day, based on what we're hearing allegedly, that she was 304 and on welfare. You see? You see how that just came out of her mouth, right? Wow. They be just telling on themselves.
And you're pissed because I got my life all the way together.
See? She got her life together because back in the day, right, she was on welfare and she was 304 in these streets. See? Do you see how I was able to do that? Now, have you heard any other platform reveal all of these interesting things? No. When I tell you, I'm the best in the game. This is why when I tell people to click the like button and keep the engagement up, I'm not just saying this to say this. I know that I'm the best in the game. I know that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let's move forward. Let's go.
Several times. And so I don't want to date somebody that's going to bring me down.
She don't want to date no one that's going to bring her down, but she just said that if a man was down, she would be there to bring him up.
You're not going to anchor me in any more pain that I've already gone through.
This woman has a lot of pain, brothers. If you get with her, you're going to be in pain too. This is why you're not supposed to get with a single mom. Because she has a lot of pain. With all the money she got and all the therapy she got, she's still in pain.
So they can keep it pushing. Your comments and your opinion is not paying my bills.
She's insecure now. You see that? It's your comments, it's not paying my bills. You see this? Do you see how the attitude is now towards men? You see how that attitude is, bro? That's what you would have to deal with, bro. This is why I go so hard in terms of how I go off and do what I got to do with my reactions. I keep it respectful. I keep it clean, right? But at the same time, I'm making a lot of strong points. You know what I'm saying? She's not fit to be in a relationship, bro. It doesn't matter.
And there you have it, Onyx. That's why you better read them all the rights, child.
Do you see how angry her face looked, bro? Do you see how angry her face looked? Do you see the masculine energy? Do you see it? Do you see it, bro? That's what you would have to deal with, bro. I'm trying to help you out.
I'm talking about.
And can I just, I said I wasn't going to bring it up.
No, bring it up. What you want to say? This is your moment.
Just real quick, I'm not into threesomes. So I have this old joke. It's since I lost weight.
Oh, yeah, because they want to know.
Since she lost weight, brothers. Since she lost weight. Now, she didn't lose weight by no dieting, and no, she lost weight by some surgeries. That's how she lost the weight. Listen, when you got the money, you can pay to have the weight extracted from your body. Do you understand me? So she didn't lose weight by dieting. Anytime you hear women say, oh, I lost weight, I lost 100 and something pounds, I lost this and that. No, ma'am. You had an operation. Just say that you had surgery. Say that. Right? Let's go.
How do you ride and give head at the same time?
Right. So what I meant by it, because it was such a short amount of time.
So she rides and give head at the same time?
What?
You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
And I was nervous. You know, I said I was nervous, so it takes a while. Once my nerves are gone, then I come all the way out. I'm a goofball. But what I said is now that my gut is out of the way and I can go horseback riding.
You could go horseback riding, really? How you gonna go horseback riding with 7 kids in the house? Now that your gut is out of the way, so that's where you had the surgery. They removed the fat from there and put it in your back, right? Your back door. Okay, I get it. Okay, we get it now.
It can come, so I can, and it comes from, I can, the same time, and it's coming from this.
Really? So you see this mess that we have to deal with, bro? I guess that's what you do when you get old. You try to sound freaky. Right? I guess that's what she's trying to do, right?
Girl, we still kind of confused.
The organs aren't mashed together. It's just a dark humor.
We'll have one graphic moment of description. Is it like, okay, are you sitting on his face? Is it a 69?
No, it's so big that when I sit on it, it goes all the way up to my throat because my stomach, the stomach's out the way.
Now, you have to get what she's saying here. Now, based on what I'm hearing, she's basically saying her stomach is out the way. The man's phallus is X, Y, and Z, if you get my point. And it went all the way up through her damn throat now. Ma'am, if you're trying to sound sexy, you failed. You sound boring. I'm just letting you know. I don't know. What are you trying to do? I don't know what you're trying. Maybe you're trying to sound funny. But you sound old. Sound like one of them old jokes that old women try to say. She don't sound young and youthful. She don't sound that way. Anyway, let's go.
It's that big.
It was a dark humor joke.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just a joke.
Okay.
In other words, man, how can I say this? There was this one movie I saw back in the day. I think it was called Cannibal or something. I'm not sure what the name was, but it's a very, very graphic movie. I'm not even going to explain the movie, man. They did some crazy stuff, fam. Some crazy stuff, man. All right. Have you ever seen those type of movies where they have like a calf or some sort of swine or whatever, and they have like a pole or something going through one area, coming out the other area? That's how this movie was, and they were actually using people. And the way the movie was, it was based on true events. Like, it's like a true event story of something that went wrong within this world where some explorers pretty much went to a certain region of the world that had no idea about our reality. There is still places on this planet where there are people that are living, and they don't have no technology, no cell phones, no nothing. They are literally living off of the land. Tribal people. And what happened was these explorers went to that area, and when they went there, the people that were native were so scared that they seen them and thought that they were another species of animal. And they did all sorts of things to those particular explorers. True story. The movie was based off of true events, and it was crazy, fam. The way they did it, man, it was crazy. It was wild movie.
I was gonna say that's a child.
I don't know. I'm willing to try and see if I could do it any other way. With what man? With one.
See, this is how old women talk, bro. This is how old women talk, bro. This is the way she's trying to talk, and this is probably why her DMs is full, because the guys just want to smash. I don't know the name of the movie. I don't have the name. You know what I'm saying? I tried to explain it, but I don't know the name. It's a movie from, a couple of years back. Like I said, it's a graphic movie, man. It's too graphic, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's too graphic, man. There was one particular scene, man. I can't even talk about it, man. I don't even want to talk about it. It's that graphic. When I say Just think of anything that could possibly be graphic in a damn movie, man. That movie was it, fam. It was horrible, man. It was one of the most brutal movies I've probably ever. It's too disturbing to say the least. Especially the way they deleted the white woman in the movie. Oh man, it's like, all right, the way they deleted her. If I can try to say how exactly it was, all of the tribal people or whatever. They pretty much all took their turn. You understand what I meant, right, by that, right? And then, like, to finish her off, they had a way of, I guess this was the way they did whatever they did to delete women. They did something with let's just say they did something very, very bad. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go too far. I know my limits, man. It was just very, very bad, man. Very, very bad.
Oh, yeah, because one thing you did make clear in the last interview is that you are a freak and you enjoy that.
Yeah, it took for you.
She's not no freak. She's just old and horny. Let me tell you something, man. A lot of these women that be acting like they freaks, they really don't even know how to give head, bro. They don't know how to give head, bro. Like, seriously, they don't know. They don't know how to do nothing. They're boring. You take off their clothes, they're boring. They're like a dead corpse laying down. Women that talk about they freaks really are not. They just horny. They just want some D at the end of the day. That's just, it is what it is.
Here's the thing. I'm a victim of child abuse. So I used to hate intimacy because of the scars, and once I started.
See, this is a problem that I have right here with her now, because she said that she used to hate intimacy because of the scars, right? In other words, because I guess she's trying to say that somehow when she was younger, there was some sort of molestations or something along that lines and scars. But now she's telling you that she's a freak. I don't believe a word she's saying right now. I really don't believe that it's just not, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that she's even using that.
Therapy and got the healing, and then I start to love my body for what it is.
Now she's saying that her therapist helped her to overcome and heal, and now she turned into super freak.
I have scars of, these are like badges. I learned to wear my scars like badges. Sorry, my puppy is playing. It's my kid. I've learned to embrace every scar, every stretch mark, every piece of saggy skin, because I saw those jokes too. I love it. I don't care. You don't have to love it. You don't have to look at it. But I learned to love all my imperfections perfectly. And now that I love my body, and if you love me, we're going to enjoy this ride.
We're going to enjoy this ride? Nah. Shout out to J144 for joining the membership. Shout out to you. Right? Shout out to the Punisher. Said it's Green Inferno. I don't know. Maybe that's the name of it. I don't know. It was a while. Just Google it. And it is what it is. But all I got to say is the movie is very, very, very graphic. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. Let me look on my phone real fast so I could confirm real quick. Let me see if I could do this real fast. Let me see if I can go Google it, because I want to make sure that it's the correct. Let me see. Look this up real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Let's see. Let me see. I think this is the movie. I think this is the one. Yep. I think that's the one. Yeah. Yep. I think that's the one. That looks like the movie there. When I tell you that movie is brutal, bruh. That movie is brutal, fam. See, somebody, who's that post that? The Punisher. See, the Punisher seen that movie too. The Punisher seen that movie too. When I tell you, bro, yo, that thing was damn near brutal, man. I was laughing the whole time, bro. I was like, yo, this is crazy, man. I think that's the one, because it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I seen that movie, though, man. But that one was crazy, man. It's very, very, it's like, it's supremely offensive and graphic, man. It's like, man, that movie wouldn't even last 5 seconds if it was posted on YouTube. So if you find it, man, you watch that mess, man. Yeah, man, that was brutal, man. I don't even want to watch that movie no more, man. I was scarred after watching that, man. And now everybody's curiosity is going, man. This is going to be like that 2-girl, 1-cup mess all over again, bro. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. People going to go look at that mess now. Please, people, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't watch it, man. Don't do it. Ah, man. You're going to have people all disturbed. They're going to be like, nah, no way. Oh, yeah. Don't do it, bro. You view that mess at your own risk, fam. It's going to mess you up.
I don't care if it got cracks in it. I just know there's going to be a whole bunch of tidal waves and bumps and I love my body.
Stop lying.
Fair enough. Okay, so let's keep going. What's some deal breakers for you, Onyx? For those who don't remember.
Deal breakers.
Crybabies.
Crybabies. Complainers.
The woes it's me. The Debbie Downers.
Wow.
And a man, someone that's always negative. Everything that comes out your mouth is negative.
But a lot of stuff that came out your mouth is negative. What are you talking about?
And you live with your mom.
So let me get this straight. You knocking men that live with their mom. What grown man your age is living with his mom? Like, this is getting crazy now. She sound like she's back in the day in the hood. This is how I know it's all cap.
And I'm sorry, but there's something about a man ordering a whole bunch of Jordans that turns me off. Do you have dress shoes and a suit? I'm not judging.
Well, I guess you'll be turned off by me. Because my Jordan collection is crazy. Just my shoe collection, it is crazy. You know what I mean? So I know you're going to be turned off by me. But I really don't care, because I really don't want you. $100K a month and all, I don't need you. I'm just keeping it $1, fam. Straight up and down. This woman is crazy. So you mean to tell me if a guy got a Jordan collection, somehow that's a red flag and it's a turn off and it's a deal breaker, but yet you can have multiple Rose toys? Because we know you got them. We know you got other toys that you play with. Right. So it's okay for you to have all of those things and multiple shoes and clothing. You could have all of that, but if a guy has a shoe collection, it's a deal breaker. Really. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Shout out to King Brawley for the super chat. Appreciate your support. Shout out to the Punisher for the super chat. He said, I watched it in the movie theater, never again. Man, you watched it in the theater? Man, I know that must have been horrible, man. That movie is too brutal, fam. Like, I was done after watching that mess, man. I was like, dag, man, like, who filmed this thing, bruh? I'm like, this don't belong on TV. It's one of them kind of films where you're like, how did it even get in a theater? How? It don't belong there. Listen, you can't even say it's rated PG and it's rated R. Listen, that thing is rated R, 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 R. It just doesn't belong. It don't belong nowhere. Like, why? Some things we just don't need to see. But, you know, because somebody had told me about it, and they didn't share the movie. They was like, yo, there's this great movie I want you to see, X, Y, and Z, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm watching the movie. I'm like, nah. No way. You can't. Nah, man. Never again, bro. I don't want to see that movie again, bro. That movie is just too graphic, bro. Too horrible. It's just not good. Let's go.
Just my preference. That's not judgment. Like people go, oh, you're judging, you're putting people down because you made. No, I have a preference.
No, that's not a preference. That's silly. That's silly. A deal breaker is a guy that has a shoe collection of Jordans. You sound very foolish, to say the least. What if he have a problem with your jewelry collection? You gonna get mad and say, oh, why, that's so superficial of you.
Like you might like big booty chicks with BBLs and all that.
We don't like big booty chicks with BBLs. You're saying that because you got a BBL. I can read this woman. This is so easy for me. She got a BBL. Yeah. She got a BBL, and we're gonna check her IG to see if she do got a BBL.
I think that's sexy, and if you like it, I love it.
No, you only saying if you like it, I love it because you got a BBL. I could read you.
Don't get mad because I like a man in a suit.
If you like a man in a suit, why don't you just buy him a suit? You make $100K a month, for crying out loud.
I love a man in a suit. Baby, come home. Let's take those cufflinks off. You know?
Stop. You ain't gonna be taking off no cufflinks, please. You got a bunch of kids in your house to take care of. Stop.
All right, so Onyx, when was your last relationship?
Uh-oh.
Serious relationship was, let's see, we separated 2018,
Oh,
like
boy.
2018.
Lies.
Okay, 2018.
Lies. Women are always lying, bruh.
And then when was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
Last year.
She's lying, man. Why you lying for? You said you're a freak. Until the dawn. And all through the night, until the morn. Shout out to Adina Howard.
So why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Onyx?
Because he can get a new car. She could pay off his debts. Put some money in his account. Call it a day. Yeah. Let's go.
Like I said, there's only one of me.
See, there's nothing about her that's good. See, she couldn't even say what a guy would be lucky to get. There's nothing there. There is nothing there.
I want to be, I think every woman and man wants to be someone's desire. I want to be the only person you see.
She said that she wants to be the only woman that a man sees. And she claims she's 42, mind you. This woman is not 42. This woman is at least a good 57, 58 years old. She's not fooling me. I can see on her face, I can see the old age is coming all out. Right? The Botox is not going to help this one. Right? I can see all the old age is there. So, she's pretty much looking for that. Let's find out what else.
There could be a million beautiful people, but if in one room, but I want to be the only one you see.
Listen, brothers, she's expecting you to be monogamous to her. Now, brothers, you already don't know the drill. We are not monogamous. Men are not monogamous. Do you understand that, women? A man is supposed to have more than one wife, more than one concubine. If you have a problem with that, you can go to hell. Do you understand me? So, brothers, when you go out in these streets, you deal with modern women accordingly. You don't let no woman control your manhood. You don't let her tell you none of that nonsense. This woman is old and trying to make you feel that you're supposed to be just with her and her cooch. Gotta be kidding me. This woman crazy.
So I'm very unique. I'm very
Unique, please stop the cap.
passionate. I am humble, believe it or not.
You're not humble, stop.
I'm very humble. And I'm giving. And I just love children. So what I would love is a man that, since I see all these people that seem to hate our kids, it's like, what do you want our kids to do? Stay in foster care and homeless?
Listen, you got those kids because you get that check. Stop.
I would love to be with a man who loves the community and doesn't degrade me.
It's not about degrading you. Stop using all those shaming language. You have a bunch of kids because you're trying to get a check. It's not because you love kids. You love money.
Because I decided to adopt some kids.
No, adopting children has become your business. I know people like this woman, fam. I'm telling you, I know women that do this type of stuff. They adopt 1,000 kids so they could get a check every month. A big check, fam. I'm talking about they getting big money. You know? And they don't even care for the kids.
And so I want someone that's passionate about our community.
No, if he got with you, he won't have no time to be freaky with you. He won't have no time to play Monopoly, you know, or Connect 4. Bars.
Because I'm very passionate. And I'll take in some more kids.
She's lying. Man, I tell you.
Right. So let's do it, Onyx. For those watching, what's the age range you looking for?
Listen, when I tell you this woman is out of her mind.
Okay, so I thought about this.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Because some fine ones came in the DM. It's like, well, I'm 59. I'm looking, I'm like, I'll take it.
Why would she take the 59-year-old if she's 42? Remember when we go back to the math equations? This woman is in her 50s, bruh. I'm telling you. Because she wouldn't be so quick to take the guy that is 59. She wouldn't if she's 42. That's not how women do what they do. Do you understand me? You understand? So you have to peep the game. This woman is in her 50s, bruh. She's in her 50s. I would even go as far to say that this woman even had some sort of surgery stuff, even by her damn eyes, bruh. Things are just not looking right.
Anywhere from 30, I don't know, some of y'all 36-year-olds kind of make me rethink this.
Notice, a 36-year-old makes her want to rethink this. Why?
38 to 60.
38 to 60.
38 to 60 because she's in her 50s. She wants the 38-year-old because he's considered the young tenderoni. See?
And let's be clear, just men who are interested, because the 10,000 DMs was a mixture of men and people wanting to know your business strategy, right?
Repeat the question, Kendra. I'm sorry.
I said the 10,000 DMs that you received, was that a mixture of men and people that wanted to know your business strategy?
Yes, men, women, firstborns, cats, dogs. Yes, it was both.
Okay. So now this time, just men, no more business questions, men only that are interested in getting to know Onyx, as that is the purpose of her being on this
some
show.
of those women made me want to drink wine, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Are you open to lesbian relationships?
Do you see what we got to deal with, brother?
What?
Do you see what we got to deal with? She said some of the ladies make her want to drink wine. Now, if you watch the show from the beginning, she said that when she drinks and she looks at women, that women begin to look handsome, which means women becomes attractive to her and she look at them as she would a man. Yeah. So right here, we know she like women too. It's all coming out.
I'm
There
joking.
you go.
No, I've had a couple drunken nights. I ain't gonna lie, But shoot, just to get them to stop driving on my lawn made me realize there can only be one menstrual cycle in this house. Nope.
Do you see, brothers? And just with her saying there can only be one menstrual cycle in his house, that wasn't cute. It didn't sound good. It didn't sound sexy. I'm just letting you know. A guy don't want to hear that mess, fam. Making him want to vomit or something.
Child, okay.
Nope.
All right, so listen, it's Onyx Monopoly, right, on IG. So it's your name.
Onyx.monopoly.
Yeah, Onyx.monopoly. Onyx.monopoly on Instagram. 42. She lives in Salt Lake, Utah.
She is not 42, fam. Y'all got to stop saying that, man. She's not 42, bro. Trust and believe. She's not 42.
She owns her own PPE business. And let's see what it does. She makes
And I'm not desperate, first of all. You ignorant ass, simple-minded nanos. Stop saying that I'm desperate because I'm on her channel. I actually support.
You are desperate. This is your second time on the show.
What?
You're desperate. Do you see how she's getting angry with people, fam? This is crazy, but let's go.
I've actually, since they've introduced me to you, I find it fascinating what you do.
First of all, there is a
Here come Kendra G to defend.
Time. I always do like to get updates, and people are always asking for updates. So this is not unorthodox. People do come back on the show to give a response to what happened on the show. This is a very normal thing. So
it's not an update because she don't got no dates. She's coming back on there looking for a man still. So that means that she's thirsty.
Okay, yeah, I've been called desperate for coming on your show. And you know what? Because of those things, I'm going to continue to support. And I'll drop $500 every time I come in this bitch. I want all these men.
So now we know how much she gave. Do you see? Do you see why I am the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube? Do you see that? Now, if you can recall, she said that when she gave Kendra the 500, because now we know it's 500, because she said she's going to continue to drop 500, right? She said that her phone was getting those calls because that was the bank calling to verify. Bank ain't calling to verify for no damn $500, bro. Stop. Cap. This is what they do, man. They always lying, bro.
Over here complain about the 6 figures. Go and step your game up and support this black woman.
Wow, she's telling us to step up our game to support her, but yet Kendra G trying to report content creators for trying to make $1. Let it make sense. Let it make sense. Let it make sense. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. She's telling us to step our game up to support her so she can make money. But she's out here trying to get rid of creators from making $1. Do you see the conflict of interest? Do you see the contradictions? The double standard, the double talk, double tongue. Do you see how they want all of our support brothers, but they don't want the brothers to earn nothing? This is crazy, bro.
She's doing the damn thing, y'all. Y'all $4 and $2 complain about my 6 figures. Shut the hell up.
Wow, talk about arrogance. Oh, man. Yo. You see what she just did there? Let me break it down to you. You see how some people, they come to the stream, they drop $4.99 in the super chat, $2 in the super chat. Let me tell you something about me, fam. I don't care what you drop in the super chat, man. It could be 99 cents. I don't care. I'm appreciative of anything that anybody gives to support. But she just knocked all of the people that supporting Kendra's show that was super chatting $4.99, $2.99 by making mockery of them as if though they're not dropping nothing in the collection plate that's really heavy. When really that money is going towards Kendra. Let me explain something to you. If I have 30,000 people watching me live and they all hit the super chat with 99 cents. You know how much money I just made off of all the supporters in one stream? So you're never supposed to try to make people feel like their $4.99 or $2.99 ain't nothing. Be appreciative of what people give you, bro. Because it all adds up at the end. But she tried to make herself feel like she's better than everybody because she hit Kendra off with $500. You know what I mean? That just shows her character. She thinks she's better than everybody. That's very superficial, very egotistic, very cantankerous. It's just not a good mix, bro. You do not want to get with a woman like that. Trust and believe. She's going to always throw in your face how much better she is, how much money she got, how she's doing better than you, and you ain't nothing. You're not man enough. She's going to use that on you, bro, to break you down. Trust and believe, bro. Speaking facts.
Whoop, whoop. You came ready
go to
for
Linden
that,
Tree and get a loan so you can support a black woman that you say you don't want to date. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a little in my feelings about some of y'all comments.
See? She's in her feelings, and no profanity in the chat. I had to remove somebody's comment. No profanity in the chat. Keep all the comments clean so the algorithm could be doing what it needs to do. Shout out to Young Mullah for the super chat. Appreciate your support. So she trying to, wait, let me see. She trying to hit the women from the back. Yeah, that's exactly what she's trying to do. With the Sharpie, yeah. Listen, when you hear women play around like that, it's not really a joke to me. They telling on themselves. They saying what they do low key. You know what I mean? A lot of women be they be with that low key. You know, so yeah, she definitely trying to deal with the women too.
Ready tonight. She came ready to combat all that she has. Listen, I think your story is dope. Also, you didn't mention it this time, but you were once homeless, and then you came back from that.
I was homeless several times, unfortunately.
Right.
She was homeless several times, bro.
This time, it's not going to ever happen again.
It's not going to ever happen again, but then you said you wanted a man that if you would have fallen hard times, that he would be there for you. So how is you going to find that man that will be there for you when hard times kick in if you said it's never going to happen? Yeah, this is just not making sense. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Right. So listen, I definitely respect that. So I say more power to you. And I do believe you're going to find someone to join life with.
She's not going to find nobody, bro. No.
So you come back on the show.
He might have found me.
When it's confirmed and he found you, you come back on and tell us about that one. So you got to come back on once this relationship occurs, okay?
Okay, baby.
I appreciate you, Onyx. Bye,
always. Boo. Thank you, Kendra.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right.
You see this mess, man? I'm telling you, bro. Anyway, yo. Prehistoric woman. AKA Onyx. Onyx! It's time to get live. Time to get live. Time to get live. I set the whole stage on fire. Onyx! That was the jam back in the day, bro. It's all that I am. I might go Google up Onyx on YouTube and just go watch that song, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to bring back old times, man. But yeah, Onyx want to play Monopoly with another man. She makes $100K a month. She said her DMs was filled with 10,000 DMs. I mean, do Instagram even allow you to have 10,000 DMs? I mean, can somebody confirm? I'm going to actually try to Google this and see if I'm going to probably contact Instagram and find out, is it possible to have 10,000 DMs? If they say no, we know this woman is full of crap, bro. See, all it takes is somebody to just go out there and do the research. Right? So that's all we got for you today, man. It is what it is. Good stream, good reaction. You already done know we always provide for you the best. Black Male Advice TV, the #1 channel on YouTube for a commentary and criticism, reactionary videos. Make sure you subscribe today. Hit the notification bell for more content. Join me on Patreon for exclusive content not seen on YouTube. That's patreon.com/Black Male Advice TV. You can support the stream via Cash App, $Ringo TV Raw. We provide you the best. There's no other. It is what it is. Shout out to Peter H for the 5 on the Cash App. Shout out to Peter H for the 5 on the Cash App. Shout out to Richard B. Richard for the 3 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your support. You know what I mean? Let me see what is gold. Yeah. It is the movie Green Inferno. That definitely is the movie. Green Inferno is the movie. So if everybody want to know what the name of that movie is, it's called Green Inferno. Green Inferno. You probably, because maybe they might have clips on YouTube. I doubt it. I don't think they're going to have that on YouTube. YouTube wouldn't allow it. But anyway, catch you on the next stream. Peace. Black Male Advice TV, we out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100%